She's up before me.
Look at this.
She's
Look
got
at this
my work
shot.
ethic.
It's unbelievable. This is great. Look at this.
But do you notice that she's looking at the photographer? She's not looking where she's supposed to be jumping.
Yeah, she knows.
She like literally knows
like
where the photographer is
Insta,
positioned.
yeah. And how are the boys?
Boys are good. I got them playing golf.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the powerhouse life of Mark Wahlberg. From his intense 4 a.m. workouts to his blockbuster earnings and the latest buzz about his personal life, you don't want to miss. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's jump into the world of one of Hollywood's hardest working stars. Early life. Born Mark Robert Michael Wahlberg on June 5, 1971, in the Dorchester neighborhood of Boston, Massachusetts, Mark was the youngest of 9 children in a working-class Catholic family. His mother, Alma Elaine, worked as a bank clerk and nurse's aide, while his father, Donald Wahlberg, was a delivery driver and Army veteran. The Wahlberg household was lively, chaotic, and deeply rooted in strong family values, yet it was also marked by hardship. His parents divorced when Mark was 11, a pivotal event that added to the emotional turbulence of his formative years. Growing up in a tough, predominantly Irish-American neighborhood, Wahlberg was exposed early on to the harsh realities of street life. His adolescence was riddled with challenges. He struggled in school and began getting into trouble at a young age, including multiple run-ins with the law. By the time he was in his early teens, Mark had dropped out of school and was involved in drugs, theft, and acts of violence. These experiences culminated in a 45-day stint in jail at age 16, a moment that would become a turning point in his life. Despite the turmoil, Wahlberg's early years were also shaped by the success of his older brother, Donnie Wahlberg, a founding member of the popular boy band New Kids on the Block. Mark had briefly joined the group in its earliest days but left before they rose to fame. Still, Donnie's musical achievements served as both a source of inspiration and a tangible example of a way out of the cycle Mark found himself in. It was Donnie who later helped Mark reinvent himself. Recognizing his younger brother's charisma and raw talent, Donnie helped him launch a music career as Marky Mark in the early 1990s, producing tracks and connecting him with industry insiders. Backed by a group of dancers known as the Funky Bunch, Mark released the hit single Good Vibrations in 1991, which catapulted him into the spotlight. His chiseled physique, bad boy image, and controversial persona attracted both fans and media attention, firmly establishing his presence in the entertainment world. Even before music, Wahlberg showed an early interest in physical fitness and performance. Bodybuilding became both a discipline and a refuge, giving him focus and helping him channel his energy into something constructive. His dedication to physical transformation would later become a hallmark of his acting career as well. Mark Wahlberg's early life was a blend of adversity, redemption, and unexpected opportunity. While the streets of Boston forged his tough exterior, it was the influence of his family, especially his brother Donnie, and the wake-up call of early legal troubles that pushed him to alter his path. His turbulent beginnings didn't define him, but rather laid the foundation for a dramatic turnaround, setting him on a journey from troubled teen to global superstar. Career and success. Mark Wahlberg's journey from troubled teen to Hollywood heavyweight is a testament to his resilience, reinvention, and entrepreneurial drive. After gaining attention in the early 1990s as rapper Marky Mark with the chart-topping hit Good Vibrations, Wahlberg began to pivot away from music, seeking a more lasting place in the entertainment industry. His transition into acting marked a crucial shift, and one that would ultimately redefine his career. His raw energy and on-screen intensity were first noticed in The Basketball Diaries, 1995, where he held his own opposite Leonardo DiCaprio. But it was his breakout performance in Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights, 1997, that solidified his place as a serious actor. From that moment on, Wahlberg became a consistent presence in Hollywood, taking on roles that highlighted his physicality, emotional depth, and tough guy persona. Films like Three Kings, 1999, The Perfect Storm, 2000, and Planet of the Apes, 2001, showcased his versatility and ability to carry blockbuster hits. But perhaps his most iconic role came in Martin Scorsese's The Departed, 2006, where his portrayal of the foul-mouthed and fiercely loyal Sergeant Dignam earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. It was a milestone moment, marking Wahlberg as not just a former pop icon turned actor, but as one of the most respected names in Hollywood. Wahlberg's career continued to evolve as he stepped into the role of producer, co-founding Closest to the Whole Productions. He served as an executive producer on HBO's Entourage, a series loosely based on his own experiences in the industry, which became a cultural phenomenon and ran for 8 successful seasons. His production company went on to back other hits like Boardwalk Empire, Ballers, and McMillions, demonstrating his sharp eye for content and deep understanding of audience trends. Over the next decade, Wahlberg's star continued to rise with a string of box office hits, including The Fighter, 2010, which earned him both Golden Globe and Academy Award nominations as a producer. He displayed impressive range in action films like Lone Survivor, 2013, and the Transformers franchise, while also embracing comedy with surprising success in films like Ted, 2012, Daddy's Home, 2015, and The Other Guys, 2010. His ability to move seamlessly between genres helped him maintain relevance and broaden his appeal to different audiences. Today, Mark Wahlberg stands as one of the few entertainers who has conquered music, film, television, and business. His career has been defined by bold choices, transformative roles, and a refusal to be limited by his past. As both an artist and entrepreneur, Wahlberg has left a lasting impact on Hollywood and continues to shape the industry through his work both in front of and behind the camera. Income and net worth. Mark Wahlberg's financial success mirrors his dynamic career, spanning music, film, television, and business. With an estimated net worth of $350 million to $400 million, Wahlberg is not only one of the most bankable actors in Hollywood, but also one of its most astute entrepreneurs. His income streams are remarkably diverse, reflecting his ability to leverage fame into long-term wealth. A significant portion of Wahlberg's fortune has come from his work in film. At the height of his acting career, he consistently earned $10 million to $30 million per movie, depending on the role and production. In 2017, Forbes named him the highest-paid actor in the world, thanks to his work on blockbuster hits like Transformers, The Last Knight, and Daddy's Home 2, which netted him a combined $68 million that year alone. With dozens of high-grossing films under his belt, Wahlberg's box office appeal has been a key driver of his financial empire. Wahlberg's wealth also stems from his extensive business ventures. He co-founded the Wahlburgers restaurant chain with his brothers Donnie and Paul, which has expanded across North America and became the focus of a successful reality TV series. He is a major stakeholder in F45 Training, a global fitness franchise, and has invested in everything from bottled water brands like Aqua Hydrate to performance-inspired nutrition, a line of fitness supplements. These investments have significantly boosted his net worth and positioned him as a serious player in the business world. His brand endorsements have added another layer to his earnings. Wahlberg has partnered with companies such as AT&T, GNC, and Chevrolet, commanding sizable paychecks for his celebrity appeal and credibility in fitness and lifestyle markets. Mark Wahlberg's financial journey is a case study in evolution, from pop star to powerhouse. His ability to diversify his income, maintain relevance across decades, and turn personal interests into profitable ventures is a key reason he stands as one of the wealthiest and most influential entertainers of his generation. With new projects constantly in development and business interests continuing to expand, Wahlberg's financial legacy is still very much in motion. Lifestyle insights. Mark Wahlberg's off-screen life is just as compelling as his career in entertainment, shaped by discipline, self-improvement, and a deep commitment to giving back. His lifestyle reflects not only the lessons he's learned from his troubled youth, but also the intense drive that continues to fuel his success today. One of Wahlberg's most talked about habits is his famously strict daily routine. He's known to wake up around 2:30 a.m., starting his day with prayer, followed by a rigorous workout that begins before most people are out of bed. This early morning discipline isn't just a quirk, It's a reflection of the transformation he underwent after his troubled youth. Fitness has become not only a physical outlet, but a spiritual and mental anchor. Wahlberg frequently shares snippets of his workout regimen, diet, and schedule on social media, inspiring fans to adopt healthier, more focused lives. Nutrition is another key part of Wahlberg's daily discipline. He follows a strict eating regimen that aligns with his training and personal goals, often involving multiple small meals a day, high in protein and tailored for optimal performance. He's spoken in interviews about experimenting with different diets, including plant-based eating, and how diet plays a crucial role in maintaining both physical and mental energy. His lifestyle choices often serve as inspiration to fans who look to him for guidance on personal transformation and self-control. Wahlberg's strong Catholic faith is central to his identity and routine. He regularly attends daily Mass even when traveling, and credits his faith as a grounding force in his life. This commitment to spirituality is not performative. It's deeply ingrained in how he views success, redemption, and service. Wahlberg has been vocal about how prayer, discipline, and belief have helped him make peace with his past and remain focused on growth. Equally significant is his philanthropic work. Through the Mark Wahlberg Youth Foundation, he supports programs aimed at empowering at-risk youth, helping provide opportunities he lacked growing up in Boston. He's partnered with organizations like the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, the Felix Organization, and the Urban Farming Initiative, focusing on education, mentorship, and community support. Wahlberg is also known for his support of military veterans, participating in charity events and initiatives aimed at easing the transition to civilian life and honoring their service. Another unique aspect of Wahlberg's lifestyle is his involvement in faith-based and motivational speaking. He's appeared at events like the World Meeting of Families and has collaborated with religious leaders to speak about his transformation, using his platform to inspire people from all walks of life. Though he's no stranger to public controversy, particularly regarding his criminal past, Wahlberg has worked hard to turn those early mistakes into teachable moments. His willingness to openly discuss his faults, offer apologies, and support restorative justice efforts shows a man committed to growth, both personally and socially. These experiences have shaped his lifestyle into one of structure, humility, and purpose. In the end, Mark Wahlberg's life outside the spotlight reveals a person devoted to transformation, service, and living with intention. His passion for health, his deep spirituality, and his commitment to giving back all contribute to a lifestyle that mirrors the values he champions. It's a lifestyle that not only supports his success, but deepens the respect he's earned as a performer, a businessman, and a man who never stopped striving to be better. Relationships and personal life. Mark Wahlberg's life has been profoundly shaped by the relationships he's built, both within his family and through a wide network of collaborators in the entertainment and business worlds. Known for his loyalty, humility, and deeply rooted values, Wahlberg's personal connections offer an intimate look at the man behind the global fame. At the heart of Wahlberg's personal life is his long-standing relationship with model Rhea Durham. The couple began dating in the early 2000s and married in 2009 in a private Catholic ceremony. Over the years, Rhea has remained a steady presence in Mark's life, often away from the spotlight, but deeply involved in the foundation of his personal life. Together, they have 4 children. Wahlberg has often spoken about how fatherhood grounded him, helping him mature and reprioritize his life after a turbulent youth. Family, faith, and discipline are values he publicly champions, and ones he attributes to keeping him focused through fame. He also shares a strong bond with his siblings, particularly his older brother, Donnie Wahlberg. Donnie was not only a role model for Mark in his early career, transitioning from New Kids on the Block to acting, but also a business partner. Professionally, Wahlberg has maintained long-term collaborations that speak to his commitment to loyalty and trust. His work with director Peter Berg on films like Lone Survivor, Patriots Day, and Deepwater Horizon has been widely praised. Wahlberg also co-founded performance-inspired nutrition with entrepreneur Tom Dowd, another relationship that demonstrates how his personal values often carry over into his business dealings. However, not all of Wahlberg's public relationships have been free of controversy. In recent years, a Twitter thread went viral when a woman who had worked with Wahlberg during a stage appearance accused him of inappropriate behavior and harassment. The thread gained traction quickly, with some commenters adding further allegations, including claims that Wahlberg had been unfaithful to his wife during that period. While the accusations drew widespread attention online, Wahlberg has not issued any public response. The situation has sparked public debate, particularly because the accusations appear at odds with Wahlberg's long-standing image as a disciplined, faith-driven individual. For many, the silence around the controversy has raised questions, especially given Wahlberg's public emphasis on accountability, redemption, and personal growth. Still, no formal legal action has followed, and the matter remains publicly unaddressed by Wahlberg or his representatives. Despite the tension introduced by these allegations, Wahlberg's broader personal and professional network remains largely intact. His longtime business partners, creative collaborators, and industry allies have not distanced themselves publicly, and he continues to move forward with multiple projects. Whether this silence reflects legal caution, personal privacy, or simply his unwillingness to engage with online discourse, it's a notable departure from the openness he's shown in discussing past missteps, particularly those related to his troubled youth. Ultimately, Wahlberg's relationships, both enduring and contentious, reveal a complex picture. His long-standing commitment to family, loyalty to collaborators, and consistent personal values are central to his identity. But as with many public figures, moments of controversy can complicate the narrative. How he chooses to address, or not address, these moments may further shape the legacy he's worked so hard to build. Real estate. Mark Wahlberg's real estate portfolio is a bold reflection of his larger-than-life persona. Structured, luxurious, and intensely customized to suit his disciplined, high-performance lifestyle. Over the years, Wahlberg has owned a series of expansive estates, each representing a different chapter in his evolution from chart-topping rapper to Hollywood A-lister and savvy businessman. In 2009, Wahlberg acquired a 6.2-acre plot in the exclusive Beverly Park enclave of Los Angeles for $8.25 million. Collaborating with renowned architect Richard Landry, he constructed a 30,500-square-foot French-style chateau, completed in 2014. The estate boasted 12 bedrooms, 20 bathrooms, a 2-story library, a state-of-the-art gym, a wine and cigar cellar, a home theater, and a resort-style pool with waterfalls. Additional amenities included a 5-hole golf course, a skate park, and a full-size basketball court. Initially listed for $87.5 million in April 2022, the property underwent price reductions before selling for $55 million in February 2023. Despite the markdown, it remained one of the most significant sales in Southern California that year. Seeking a change from California, Wahlberg turned his attention to Las Vegas. In August 2022, he purchased a 7,327-square-foot home in the Summit Club, an exclusive guard-gated community in Summerlin, for $14.5 million. The 2-story residence featured 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2 half-baths, and offered panoramic views of the surrounding desert landscape. However, Wahlberg's stay was brief. By September 2023, he sold the property for $16.6 million, citing plans to build a custom home better suited to his family's needs. In addition to his residential purchases, Wahlberg invested in a 2.5-acre vacant lot within the Summit Club for $15.6 million in July 2022. While initial plans suggested the development of a custom estate, he sold the undeveloped land for $17.25 million in December 2024, marking a profitable flip in the luxury real estate market. Wahlberg's real estate decisions mirror his personal and professional ethos. His properties are not just symbols of wealth, but are thoughtfully chosen to align with his family's lifestyle and his business ventures. The move from Los Angeles to Las Vegas underscores his desire for a balanced environment conducive to both family life and entrepreneurial pursuits. As Wahlberg continues to diversify his portfolio, his real estate ventures remain a testament to his strategic foresight and commitment to aligning his investments with his evolving personal and professional goals. Cars and vehicles. Mark Wahlberg's journey with cars mirrors his rise from the streets of Boston to Hollywood superstardom, starting modestly and growing into a passion for high-performance luxury and American muscle. In his early days, before the fame and fortune, Wahlberg drove a humble Pontiac Bonneville, a practical car that fit his working-class roots. He shared in interviews how those early rides, while far from glamorous, gave him a sense of independence and drive, literally and figuratively. As his career took off, so did his collection. Wahlberg developed a strong taste for powerful and performance-driven vehicles, favoring brands like Cadillac, Bentley, and Rolls-Royce. One of his longtime favorites is the Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe, a car that pairs elite luxury with a commanding road presence, much like Wahlberg himself. He's also known to have owned a Bentley Azure, a rare convertible that reflects his flair for exclusivity without going over the top. Wahlberg's love for American-made vehicles is another constant in his collection. He's proudly owned a Chevrolet Suburban, a go-to SUV for family and security, and he's often seen behind the wheel of classic muscle cars, including a Chevy Camaro and Dodge Charger. These choices speak to his roots and his appreciation for raw performance and classic design. Outside of personal use, Wahlberg's automotive passion extends into business. In 2018, he purchased a Chevrolet dealership in Columbus, Ohio, later expanding it into the Mark Wahlberg Automotive Group, which now includes multiple dealerships across Ohio. This move wasn't just a vanity project. It's a genuine investment that ties together his public image, business acumen, and love for cars. Though known for his fleet of luxury and performance vehicles, Wahlberg also embraces practicality when needed. He's been spotted in GMC Yukons and other SUVs suited for security and travel, especially during shoots or business engagements. And like many A-listers, Wahlberg often opts for private jets to accommodate his demanding schedule and maximize efficiency, aligning perfectly with his high-performance lifestyle. Current lifestyle. In 2025, Mark Wahlberg continues to be a multifaceted figure in the entertainment industry, seamlessly blending his roles as an actor, producer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Wahlberg's recent projects showcase his versatility and commitment to diverse storytelling. He starred in Flight Risk, 2025, directed by Mel Gibson, portraying a pilot entangled in a suspenseful narrative across the Alaskan wilderness. The film, despite mixed reviews, achieved a global box office gross of $44.4 million. Currently, Wahlberg is filming By Any Means, a crime thriller set in 1966 Mississippi. In this film, he plays Gregory Scarpa, a mob hitman who collaborates with a young black FBI agent to investigate civil rights-era murders. The movie, directed by Elegance Bratton, features a notable cast including Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Giancarlo Esposito. Additionally, Wahlberg is reprising his role as Dan Morgan in The Family Plan 2, an action-comedy sequel set during a European Christmas vacation. The film introduces Kit Harington to the cast and is expected to release in late 2025. Beyond his film career, Wahlberg remains dedicated to philanthropic efforts. Through the Mark Wahlberg Youth Foundation, he continues to support inner-city youth by providing financial and community assistance to help them achieve their potential. The foundation has been instrumental in funding educational and enrichment programs, including grants of up to $50,000 to non-profit organizations. Wahlberg also maintains his commitment to health and fitness. He frequently shares his rigorous workout routines on social media, inspiring fans with his discipline and dedication to physical well-being. Mark Wahlberg's ability to evolve with the times while staying true to his roots has solidified his status as a lasting figure in Hollywood. His diverse roles, entrepreneurial ventures, and philanthropic initiatives reflect a dynamic individual who continues to resonate with both longtime fans and new audiences. What surprised you most about Mark Wahlberg's story? Tell us in the comments. If you liked this, check out the videos on your screen now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.